Hey, this is Russ. My bike finally arrived. Now, if you're new to this channel, the e-bike rehab channel, you should just know that we have a channel called Russ Is Right, and that's where many of my viewers are. So I'm posting this video on both channels, all right? But my name is Russ, and I had a knee replacement, and I've had some issues with it. So those who have been with me for a while on the Russ Is Right channel realize that it's been about 18 and a half months since my knee replacement. And yeah, a lot of issues. So I'm trying to use this e-bike to help rehab my knee, right? Trying to get some use out of there. Now, I do have a recumbent bike, which I use infrequently at this point, but I did use it quite a bit more in the past. But I wanted to get outside. You know, I wanted to bike outside. So the reason that I wanted to buy this e-bike is because I know that if I use my standard mountain bike, which I still have and is in actually excellent condition because I barely rode it for the last 15 years. If it has 50 miles on it, I'd be shocked. All right. That particular bike, if I rode that, I'd never be able to get back home. Because I know that if my knees started hurting, I wouldn't make it back. So I decided the e-bike was the best solution. It would make it easier for me to ride, and I can go some distance and do some things outside. So that's why we have it. So now that you're caught up, let me tell you the rest. So I've been waiting for this bike to be delivered, and typically it would have been here within a week. But the problem was I put the wrong house number on my order, not knowing that. And so FedEx had a problem finding me. So Monday it was supposed to be delivered, but after a series of issues trying to get it together, they said it could be as much as Thursday before I received this bike. Well, here it is Wednesday, and I now have the bike. All right, so they got it here earlier than they said it might take. Anyways, let me show you real quickly how this RadRover is actually packed, okay? The RadRover is packed well, all right? I'm talking really well, all right? It's not a hard thing to build, quite frankly. If I could put it together, anyone could put it together. But if you take a look at this, everything's zip tied together, all right? And they have some really heavy-duty zip ties. So you're going to need some type of like a wire cutter or something like that to cut through those zip ties. And after you take that all off and take all the foam off, there are instructions how to do this. But the best thing is to actually watch Rad Power Bike's instructional video. I just did that. I didn't even bother to even read it because I knew that the instructional video was all I needed, all right? And I ran that on my phone as I was building it together. Now, I didn't record myself doing it, but doing it because it's quite frankly, they do a better job at it, all right? Just follow their instructions and you'll get this together. So it took me 2 hours to put this together. And the only reason is because I have a trigger finger problem with my right hand and I'm a righty. And of course my bad knee. So I had to sit on a folding chair in the garage the entire time as I'm trying to do this. And I'm dropping, you know, screws and all sorts of stuff and having to get up and do it. So by the time I did all that, 2 hours later. Now, in our area, there was a prediction of rain, and I could hear the thunder happening, all right? So I knew that if I didn't get on this bike immediately and go for a ride, I probably will not be able to ride this bike for the next several days because it's expected to rain for the next 3 or 4 days. So I finished the bike 2 hours later. I put the accessories on afterwards, but I did put the basket on there. That's an optional thing, okay, front basket. I'm still waiting for a rear rack. They're totally sold out, and so I'm just waiting until it's back in stock to now order a rear rack for the bike as well. They have an orange colored one, but I want it in black because the rest of the bike is black. Okay, so anyways, I put in the basket and then I rode it around my neighborhood. Okay, I put in about 2 miles. Now, I hadn't ridden a bike in, I don't know, over 15 years, really, but you don't forget. Okay. Now, I will say this about the RadRover. It is a huge bike. Now, when people tell you it's huge, you don't really think that until you're actually next to it. It is huge, okay? I am 5'10". I don't know if my legs are shorter than everybody else's or what, but standing over this RadRover, my crotch just touches that top bar. If I was a little bit shorter by even a half an inch, this bike would be too much for me, okay? So I'm lucky I fit in there. Now, it's hard to swing my leg over the top of the seat because the seat is even higher, right? And I do have some decent flexibility because I've been doing martial arts all these years, but I do have a bad knee, right? And the other knee is not that great either. So thinking back on it, I keep thinking, should I have purchased the step-through version? That probably would have been the smarter thing to do, but that wasn't in stock. And I'm just kind of used to seeing bikes with a top bar on there. So my old bike, I just barely made that as well, okay? And so to get on these bikes, I have to tilt the bike a little bit to swing my leg over the top of the seat. So on the long run, over time, that might be a mistake of having bought such a large bike. But let's see if I can get used to it, and then I should be okay. All right. So let me tell you real quickly how the first ride went. And I didn't record it, and the reason is because I literally had just a few moments before it was probably going to start drizzling or raining on me. So I didn't set up everything, but I did take some photos of the bike. Okay, so you can at least look at those. Here's the thing with that first ride. Okay. Getting up on the bike was hard, and of course, learning to get your balance again first time through. I kind of felt like, oh, am I going to fall over on this thing? But I made it through, and I started pedaling, and I had it on pedal assist 1 and 2. And even at pedal assist 1, the minute you start pedaling, a second or two later, you can feel that motor kick in. And I'm not tired at all. I was not tired at all of pedaling this. And with a bad knee and a knee replacement on the left knee, it wasn't even a problem, okay? So I'm going, wow, I'm going pretty fast, even on pedal assist 2. So I decided to use the throttle on my right hand. So I turned it, and wow, that thing takes off, okay? I was able to get to 16 to 17 miles per hour on this bike, all right? Now, you can't go too far with it because the rain was coming, and of course, the battery's not fully charged when you get it. They tell you that it's probably about 75% full. Mine was about 50% full. So I ran it down another bar. There's like 5 bars, I think, on that thing. I ran it down to 2 bars left. And so I said, okay, that's enough. I'm going to charge it. So it was actually 2 miles is what I rode around the neighborhood, and I came back in, okay? So because of my weight, and I won't tell you my weight, but let's put it this way. There's a maximum weight limit of 275. I'm not 275, but I'm up there, okay? If you add on extra weight besides your own weight, like the bike locks and all the other things you're being carrying on there, the racks and all that, I would be coming very close to that maximum level. All right, let's put it that way, okay? So I can't get the 20 miles per hour. That's the class 2 limit, I don't think. I was going up a slight incline, and I hit 16 to 17 miles an hour. Now, if I was totally on a flat level plane, maybe I would have hit 20 miles an hour. I don't know. Plus, I was a little nervous going too fast on the first ride. Okay, so there is an option to move that to 25 miles an hour. I may do that, but I know for a fact that I probably won't even want to go past 20 miles an hour, because even at 16 to 17, I felt like I was flying pretty fast. Now, maybe in time you get used to it, but the first time out, you don't want to go crazy on it, right? Anyways, I just wanted to make this video for you so that you know what I did. And as far as accessories, let me show you quickly what I did for accessories, okay? I had to put a cell phone holder, obviously, and you can't put this on your handlebar because the handlebar doesn't have enough space to put anything, quite frankly. So what I did is I bought one of these extension bars. I'll show you the one I bought, and these are all Amazon affiliate links down in my description, so in case you want to buy one of those yourself. And by the way, if you want to buy any bike from the Rad Power Bikes up until, I think, June 25th, 2021, you can get $50 off if you use my affiliate link. And if you do that, I get $50 as a gift card too. So that's a good thing. So if you're going to buy a bike, use that link. Okay. Anyways, I bought this accessory bar that goes in front of the handlebar. And on that bar, I put my, my cell phone holder. Okay. I also put a Bluetooth speaker there too. Now, the reason I chose this one is because if you use one of these small memory cards, like the ones you put in a cell phone, you could actually, that's an SD card, you could actually put music through there that way, okay? And I tried it with MP3s and or whatever music formats there. Is that MP4? I'm not sure. MP4, I think. And it wouldn't play it, but it would play WAV files, .wav. Okay, so If you have that, you can do that. Or you can just Bluetooth it. You can take your phone and Bluetooth it to the speaker, and then anything that's on your phone would play through it. And it's pretty loud, and it actually sounds pretty decent for a small little radio-sized speaker, okay? So I would highly recommend that one. That does a really good job. And then, of course, I mounted a bottle cage to the bottom part of the frame of the bike, which is not the best place to put it, but there's really no place else to do it unless you buy some more adapters to go on your handlebar. All right, so I just mounted it in the standard bottle cage area. And I also mounted a left-hand mirror on the handlebar itself. There's a little space to be able to do that. So the accessory basket is from Rad, and then the rest of the other things I bought from Amazon. So that took me a little bit of time to do, to probably another hour or so to put everything on there. And so now that everything's all set up, I'm ready to go, but I can't go. It's expected to rain in the next couple of days. Anyways, that's what's happening. I'm glad to have this. I'm getting ready to ride out. And then the next few times that we go out, I will take you along with me because I have everything all set and ready to go, but just not on the day of installing everything. Anyways, if you like the video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I will talk to you guys next time.